An attempted suicide call turns deadly. Now a Benton County Sheriff's deputy is on administrative leave. I'm Jennifer Piñate. Thanks for joining us tonight. Chad Mira is on assignment. We'll check in with him very soon. Deputies got the suicide call around 10:30 Monday night and responded to the 1400 block of Frisco Springs Road in Lowell. After a string of events, deputies fired shots and killed 55-year-old Derek Davidson. The shooting death is still under investigation, with the sheriff's office not releasing any other information. For updates on this story, go to our KNWA News app. Making headlines, a car chase through Washington County ends with an Arkansas state trooper crashing into the suspect's vehicle. According to the preliminary report, police tried pulling over 26-year-old Trent Guida and 32-year-old Crystal Starr for speeding in Tawnytown last night. You're seeing both of them on your screen. They sped through Tawnytown and led multiple agencies through rural Washington County into Farmington, Fayetteville, and ultimately ending on Don Tyson Parkway in Springdale after an ASP officer crashed into the suspect's car. Guida and Starr both face multiple charges. They're being held at the Washington County Detention Center waiting on their bond hearing. One person taken to the hospital after being hit by a car last night. It happened just after 9 at 1725 Bedford Loop in Fayetteville. We still don't know anything about the victim's condition. Stay with KNWA as we continue to get more information on that incident. In response to national and local challenges, the governor of Arkansas is pushing for legislation condemning hate crimes. KNWA's Clarissa Bustamante joins us in studio now. And Clarissa, what would this new law look like exactly?
Well, Jennifer, the new rules would enhance the penalty for crimes targeted at people for their race, religion, or ethnicity. After being asked, Governor Asa Hutchinson added that crimes against sexual orientation and gender identity would also be heavily punished under this new legislation. The governor says a majority of the states already have this type of legislation, but the natural state is one of 4 that does not. And after one of the mass shootings over the weekend was found to be linked to white supremacy, rooted in hate, he says Arkansas needs to take a stand against it.
Arkansas needs to pass this legislation to send the strongest signal possible that we're not going to tolerate that type of hate.
Governor Hutchinson adds the timeline for this to become a reality is still being determined, but he would like to bring it forward with the General Assembly as soon as an opportunity presents itself. Live in studio, Clarissa Bustamante, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
School safety also a concern as we approach the first day of class. Sergeant Tony Murphy with Fayetteville PD says the department works closely with the districts to enhance safety. Several school resource officers trained throughout the year to respond quickly and appropriately to any emergency situation. Sergeant Murphy tells us detectives will not tolerate any threats made against a school.
They will investigate any kind of threat down to the most minute threat, so we take all these incidents seriously. None are taken lightly, and we're just out there trying to protect the kids.
Fayetteville PD will have increased patrol at the beginning of the school year to kick things off as smoothly as possible. In more local news, police departments across the country taking part in National Night Out, including right here in Northwest Arkansas. The goal is to give communities an opportunity to build relationships with their local police departments. Fayetteville, Springdale, and Rogers police departments are hosting events tonight. Fayetteville's National Night Out is happening as I speak and continues until 7 at Wilson Park. Law enforcement with Fayetteville, Washington County, and Arkansas State Police will all be there. The Bella Vista Police Department also inviting you to its annual National Night Out. You can meet officers, enjoy free food, music, and kids games. The event is happening now until 8 p.m. at the Kingsdale Pavilion. You can go to our website for information on other National Night Out events. The city of Fayetteville seeks public input on possibly reducing single-use plastics like shopping bags, plates, bowls, cups, and even utensils. In May, the Fayetteville City Council passed an ordinance banning the purchase of polystyrene foam products with the city money. A resolution passed on June 4th asked Fayetteville Mayor Lionel Jordan and city employees to work with the Environmental Action Committee to study the issue and propose potential alternatives. Fayetteville's environmental director Supervisor Peter Nierengarten says the primary goal is to find ways to keep styrofoam off the streets, sidewalks, and out of water sources.
Problem with single-use plastics or plastics in general is that they either won't ever biodegrade or it takes them a really long time to degrade. And so when they wind up in our water bodies and wash out into our rivers and lakes and oceans, they of course stay around and create problems for wildlife, for water treatment, for water quality, and those types of consequences.
If you missed today's public input session, the city is holding another meeting Friday at 10 a.m. at the NWA Fab Lab. You can also fill out an online survey to share your opinions on the different policy options. For a link to that survey, just head to our website. Happening now, the 115th annual Benton County Fair is in full swing. That's where we find KNWA's Chad Mira. And Chad, this is your first county fair in Arkansas. From what you're seeing right now, is it living up to your standards?
Hey, Jennifer, it's great. You are really missing out here. I'm hanging out right now by some of the more tame rides, I guess you could say. A lot of merry-go-rounds out here. That's where I feel safest. But they have all sorts of things for the braver people, too. The Whirlwind, the Avalanche, the Gravitron. I'm told the one at the very end is called the Screamer. A worker here was trying to get me on that, but I told him, you all don't want to hear me scream. So I think I talked my way out of that one. However, there's so much fun, so many fun things to do out here. The rides, the food, the games, you name it. The big event tonight, Benton County Sheriff's Office actually doing a demonstration with its K9 units in the main arena. So that'll be a great thing to check out as well. Now, we want to kind of give you a lay of the land out here. So let's go ahead and show everyone this map of the fairgrounds, help you gain your bearings. We want to show you where the parking is. That's on the northwest side of the fair, just off of Highway 279. And some other important information you need to know as well. The fair will go every day this week, starting at 9 a.m. It goes until 10 p.m. until Friday and Saturday. Those nights will be open a little bit later until 11, and a lot of great attractions those nights as well. And also, I've mentioned this year at the fair, it's the first time Friday and Saturday night they are going to sell alcohol, so you can come out, grab a beer Saturday night and go enjoy the barrel races. That's the big event for Saturday night. A lot of teams doing barrel racing. However, I don't know if you want to grab a beer and then jump on the Screamer down there. I don't know how that's going to work out for you, but, you know, lots of fun things to do. People, if you like the thrills, if you need something more tame or want to catch a show in the arena, it's all out here. Jennifer.
All right, what are you most looking forward to? This is your first year here in Arkansas at a county fair. What do you want to do?
Yeah, first experience with an Arkansas fair, and I love it. You know, it's been a great time, so many fun things to see and do. However, I don't know if I was prepared for the heat of an Arkansas fair out here in Benton County, and it's torture because just off to the side here, there's snow cones. We've walked by some freshly squeezed lemonade, so I think maybe in our 6 o'clock show, we might have to go check out the food section of the fair. So I will be back out here again at 6 o'clock, and I'll talk to you then. Reporting live in Benton County, Chad Mira, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.
Sounds great, Chad. Have a lot of fun out there. I'm a little jealous. Also happening today, the 121st Tawnytown Grape Festival, with the highlights being the traditional spaghetti dinners and, of course, the grape ice cream. Admission and parking is free. Plenty of entertainment is on tap every day this week. The famous spaghetti dinners will be served Thursday through the end of the festival, which is on Saturday. Can't miss out on that one either. Good news for Arkansas Children's Northwest. A closer look at money raised for the treatment of childhood cancer when we come back. But first, there's a lot happening in Northwest Arkansas this week and this weekend. Dan, how's it shaping out there for those who are out and about?
A lot happening in weather forecast, including that heat that Chad was talking about. You can see the sweat drops dripping off the brow. We're going to take a look at that weather forecast, which does include more heat, but then maybe a little bit of a cool down. We'll have that in the forecast next.
You're watching KNWA News at 5 with Jennifer Pinate, Chad Mira, and Chief Meteorologist Dan Scott. Closed captioning is sponsored by Air Control. Lewis Automotive Group is proud to sponsor KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
Growing older gracefully is not always that easy. It's not just diet and exercise, but also hormone optimization. Here at Creekside, we can check your hormone levels and see where you're at in your lifestyle.
One for trash bags. Come on.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Hey, ladies.
Buy Hefty Ultra Strong at a low price.
I wish.
Get Hefty Ultra Strong. Costs less than Glad Force Flex were sold head-to-head.
Want a relaxing pedicure?
Relaxing pedicure? My feet get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keeffe's for healthy feet. Guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked feet. Thanks to O'Keeffe's, I got my feet back.
Summer isn't long, but summer to-do lists are. Let a Ford F-150 help quickly turn your to-dos into ta-dos. During the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales event, get 20% estimated savings on select Ford F-150s, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. It's a hit, so chill and enjoy your summer in America's best-selling trucks 42 years straight. Get in or lose out on 20% estimated savings on select Ford F-150s, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards.
Save up to 70% at FFO Homes Red Tag Clearance. With over $2 million in markdowns in all our categories. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, adjustable bases, and more at huge discounts. We have financing options for everyone. Come see us at your nearest FFO Home and look for the red tags to save big.
FFO Home, where great quality lives for less.
We are so excited to begin offering group prenatal care at Creekside. Advantages include better preparedness for labor, higher success rates for breastfeeding, and building a community with other pregnant women. So come see us for more information.
Wednesday on KNWA Today, the top local news headlines you need to start your day.
Plus, a closer look at women in the fire service and what's being done to recruit and retain more female firefighters.
Chance for mid-morning storms and the morning traffic report.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Dan Scott.
Well, it is a toasty afternoon out there. If you were doing outdoor activities, you probably needed to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. And let's just say it's a little bit on the toasty side. Hottest day of the year so far for northwest Arkansas. Temperatures soared into the lower 90s briefly. We'd have a little bit of isolated shower activity. This is just to the north of Watalula. It's north of I-40. This is Franklin County, by the way. And one little lone shower, again, in the higher terrain, northeastern Boone County. So just a little bit of activity on the radar around our area, but look off to the north, almost like striking a match. These showers and storms erupted in the daytime heating. There's more energy that's starting to move in. This is forming some shower and thunderstorm activity, and we've got a lot of active weather headed our way. I mean, it's northwest flow. We also have the heat and humidity, which will lead to showers and storms. Now notice we've got a marginal threat for severe weather tomorrow, mainly during the midday hours. You can see how it clips northwest Arkansas and southwest Missouri. Then we look at the excessive rainfall forecast for tomorrow, and you'll notice that slight level 2 out of 4 is just to our north. And then you'll see on day 3, and this, by the way, is Thursday through Friday morning, we continue with the heavy rain chances. It's a little uncertain exactly where this will take place, but it does appear that a bullseye of heavy rain is inching closer and closer to us. Southwest Missouri, eastern Kansas, right where the front kind of sets up. So we've got an active weather pattern. Here's the reason why. A big ridge of high pressure. Underneath that high, you got a few thunderstorms of the monsoon season, but that jet stream is riding up and over this ridge of high pressure, and showers and storms are beginning to develop in northern South Dakota. Northern South Dakota. This complex of storms will be dropping south overnight tonight. It's got plenty of moisture and fuel, kind of like if you had gasoline all over the floor and then you light a match, that gasoline and the fire is going to spread along the gasoline. Well, we've got plenty of fuel for these thunderstorms to hold together, and midday tomorrow we're looking at shower and thunderstorm activity to move in. And when we kind of highlight this with your Tawnytown Grape Festival forecast for Wednesday through Friday, taking you through almost the weekend, but we've got shower and storm chances, especially during the afternoon. Now, before the storms move in, it is going to be hot as temperatures warm into the lower 90s. Now, you'll see the 2-day precipitation forecast. Again, not a lot of activity, but possible in the morning, cranking up during the afternoon. It's still uncertain if that complex really does make it here, but I up my chances to 40%. And we will continue to see those rain chances increase on Thursday as well. Notice the temperature is a lot cooler with the cloud cover. We're going to hover into the upper 70s to lower 80s, but right now, It is scorching out there. Lower 90s in northwest Arkansas, mid 90s in the River Valley, but it's not the heat, it's the humidity, right? Look at this heat index in Siloam Springs, 101 at 5 o'clock. And it's 107 in Fort Smith, the hot spot for the region. And plenty of fuel, as you see, the moisture in the dew points, yellow shaded areas all over our region. So just to reiterate, showers and storms tomorrow during the midday hours into the early afternoon. It'll cool us off briefly, then it warms right back up and becomes pretty steamy. But before that front and complex moves in, we've got a hot day tomorrow. We could even spike into the mid-90s if the storms don't move in as expected. Then we'll continue to see shower and thunderstorm chances as we move into our Thursday and Friday. A little less on Saturday, Jennifer, and then on Sunday, those storm chances quite a bit less, actually, only about 20%. And then we're still calling for this heat wave to move in Monday and Tuesday. There's varying degrees as to how hot it's going to get. I say it's blistering hot. Whew. That's what I say. So we'll see if it happens.
All right, got to get prepared. And of course, for the latest, make sure you download that NWA Weather Authority. It comes in handy so well.
It does. And so does that lemonade. That sounds good. What
Didn't that sound amazing?
Yeah, it really
and
did.
snow cones?
Like, yes, I love Fair Lemonade so much. And
I'm so jealous
of him. To cool off for sure.
Yeah, maybe he'll bring us some back, right?
Yeah, maybe. We can
Yes, I was going to say, we can hope and wish, and fingers crossed, maybe he's...
I'll text him.
Yes. Here's our order.
Yes, exactly.
2 large lemonades, please.
Sounds good.
All right, Dan.
All right.
You're going to like this next story because you actually participated in one of these events. On to a KNWA News update. 2 fundraising events recently held for Arkansas Children's Northwest exceeded expectations. This year's Will Golf for Kids tournament, of which Dan played in, and Color of Hope Gala raked in a combined $2.1 million. This money completes a 5-year pledge set by organizers in 2016 to raise $5 million over 5 years, a year early. Very cool. A new pledge has been set to raise another $5 million to expand services for children with cancer and blood disorders at ACNW. President Trump says there's no place for racism or white supremacy in America. White civil rights groups say he needs to back up his words with action. That's still to come on KNWA News at 5.
England Dental. Quality dentistry with compassion and care. Call us today.
Mattress King. Nobody beats the king, where Arkansas buys Tempur-Pedic.
Mattress King's free cool package giveaway. Make a purchase over $7.99 and you receive a free cool package. That includes 1 set of cooling tensile sheets, cooling tensile mattress protector, and 2 cooling gel pillows. A $500 value absolutely free with any purchase over $7.99. Mattress King's free cool package giveaway.
Nobody beats the king, Mattress King.
Whoa. Hey Northwest Arkansas, you don't want to miss our huge Labor Day sales event going on now. We've got over 170,000 square feet with a crazy selection of furniture and mattresses. Over 200 different styles of living room sofas. Need a new bedroom? Over 50 to choose from. And of course, hundreds of dining room sets, recliners, and more. If you want to save serious money and love award-winning customer service, then shop Sam's Furniture now during our Labor Day sales event. Get it at Sam's.
In 1934, Steak and Shake decided the world didn't need another hamburger. They needed a steak burger, so they used 100% beef. Quick sear to seal in the flavor you'll only get from a steak burger. Steak and Shake, home of the original steak burger.
What makes the 4-day super sale at Denver Mattress so super? Well, that's 4 days of super low prices, like the Summit Queen, only $199.99. 4 days of super savings with $100 off any athlete's choice, any size, any model, and get up to 70% off clearance mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedding store-wide. Or purchase any Tempur-Pedic and get a free $300 Furniture Row gift certificate, plus 5 years no interest financing. Hurry, the 4-day super sale ends Monday.
Summer's not stopping or slowing down. So take advantage of all of summer's opportunities with our limited time offers while you still can. Hurry into the Acura Summer Performance event going on now.
Visit Acura Fayetteville for attractive offers on the RDX.
You're watching KNWA News at 5.
Following two mass shootings in Dayton, Ohio and El Paso, Texas, civil rights organizations and Democratic lawmakers are sounding the alarm about hate crimes committed by white supremacists. The only Hispanic presidential candidate, former HUD Secretary Julian Castro, said President Donald Trump's words have led to violent action. Authorities say the El Paso gunman posted about his motivations online, saying Hispanics are taking over the state of Texas and changing the country. But in a speech at the White House Monday morning, President Trump condemned white supremacy.
In one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy.
Civil rights organizations say the president's words are a step in the right direction, but warn the president must reinforce his message in the days and weeks ahead. They are now calling for Congress and the administration to ban assault rifles and pass universal background check legislation. After one of the mass shootings over the weekend was found to be linked to white supremacy, Governor Asa Hutchinson is also pushing for stronger hate crime legislation. Coming up tonight at 6, KNWA's Clarissa Bustamante taking a closer look at the new legislation Hutchinson is bringing to the table. Make sure you stick around. Chief Meteorologist Dan Scott joining us with another look at his forecast.
Circle of Life Hospice is proud to sponsor KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
I was never great at math, but at Hardee's it's simple. $4 gets you 2 breakfast favorites. Grab a delicious biscuit, a Frisco breakfast sandwich, or a new loaded hash brown bowl. That's 1 plus 1 more for $4. I'm no math whiz, but I just solved breakfast. Hardee's, 'cause it tastes better.
When you build with Schuber Mitchell Homes, you get more than an all-brick home with a warranty you can count on. Our top brand products and high-end finishings transform functional space into upscale living at a price you can afford. Call today to start the home you've been dreaming of.
Come visit beautiful Onyx Cave in Eureka Springs this summer. Cool off with a snow cone on the deck. Kids and adults all enjoy gem panning. And don't forget to take your picture with our amethyst angel wings this summer at Onyx Cave.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, you don't want to miss our huge Labor Day sales event going on now. We've got over 170,000 square feet with a crazy selection of furniture and mattresses. Over 200 different styles of living room sofas. Need a new bedroom? Over 50 to choose from. And of course, hundreds of dining room sets, recliners, and more. If you want to save serious money and love award-winning customer service, then shop Sam's Furniture now during our Labor Day sales event. Get it at Sam's.
Northwest Arkansas. For 150 years, it has been the same tie that binds us and the same desire that drives us to serve one another. And every day we grow, an extraordinary community with exceptional health care for all those who love and lead in this place we call home. Mercy, one of the nation's top 5 large healthcare systems. To find out how we're growing, visit mercy.net/grow.
At Hardee's, we crunched the numbers and made breakfast simple. $4 gets you 2 breakfast favorites. Grab a delicious biscuit, a Frisco breakfast sandwich, or a new loaded hash round bowl. That's 1 plus 1 more for $4. It all adds up to, I can't read this, it's bacon. Hardee's, 'cause it tastes better.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Dan Scott.
All right, here's the timing of the rain tomorrow. Temperatures will be soaring before this complex of storms moves in, and because it's before the front moves in, and it's literally the day before, temperatures could soar into the lower and middle 90s. It kind of compresses the air. It's called compressional warming, and it can lead to some of the hottest weather right before the front moves in. Then the rain chances start to pop up, and thankfully that's going to cool us off. And honestly, these temperatures could drop all the way into the 70s. But if the complex of storms doesn't happen, then obviously it's not going to cool off all that much. I do think we do see some shower and thunderstorm activity. In fact, it's already taken place overnight tonight. Now, with the loss of daytime heating, when the sun goes down, you kind of like turning off the stove if you're boiling water. Well, the water doesn't boil anymore. And so overnight tonight, these showers and storms will dissipate. And I do think that's going to be likely. But we get redevelopment on Wednesday, late morning into the afternoon. A complex of storms rolls through, and there are your storm chances. Very active due to this cold front moving in. And because of the cloud cover and the rain, we could be even cooler than this in the lower to middle 80s. But don't get used to it. by the end of the weekend, which is great for a lake day on Sunday. 90 degrees with a slight chance of rain. Of course, a lot of fluidity to this forecast, meaning things could change, timing could change. We'll be keeping track of this complex of storms making all the way from the Dakotas into our area. So as Jennifer always mentions, it's great. Download the free NWA Weather Authority app. Jennifer, back to you.
Looks like you're going to be very busy, Dan. Thank you so much. A deputy involved shooting under investigation. We have your Just Home headlines. That's next as KNWA News at 5 continues. And be sure to find, like, and follow us. We're all over social media with more news and weather. Just search KNWA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
The Bank of Fayetteville offers customized home loans to fit your needs. Stop by any branch or apply online at mebanking.com. Equal housing lender.
When you're building your family, you are also building new memories. At LifeSpring, we help create those memories with our ultrasound services. Discover your baby's gender and hear their heartbeat. Experience our 4D ultrasound and leave with photos and a DVD of your visit. LifeSpring Women's Healthcare in Bentonville.
When a bear is chasing you, you take off. Faster than a toupee in a fan factory. Move that fast to the Ford Hurry Up and Save sales event, where for the first time ever, get 20% estimated savings on select Ford SUVs. Plus, earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. Word to the wise, don't get left behind, because missing this deal on the SUV's #1 in brand loyalty will come back to bite you. Get in or lose out on 20% estimated savings on select Ford SUVs. Plus, earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards.
Are you the last one to take a shower in the morning? No hot water? Never run out of hot water again. Steve's Plumbing, 479-631-8804, installs tankless water heaters. Mention this ad and receive $100 off installation.
So this carpet is super soft, but it's also very tough. Is that something that would interest you? I'm going to say yes. So we have multiple patterns.
Floors that fit your life. Just one of the reasons Flooring America is where friends send friends.
Lewis Automotive Group in Northwest Arkansas for over 70 years. Visit our website to view current inventory and specials.
At LifeSpring, meet our team of excellent providers. Doctors Lawrence Schmitz and Todd Hanna, nurse practitioners Lori Oswald and Brandy Alexander, and our new certified nurse midwife, Kelsey Gilly. You are always the top priority at LifeSpring Women's Healthcare.
KNWA, the only station dedicated to Northwest Arkansas.
If you're just turning on that TV, here's a look at today's Just Home headlines. A Benton County Sheriff's deputy is on administrative leave after an attempted suicide call turns deadly. Deputies were called out to the 1400 block of Frisco Springs Road in Lowell just before 10:30 Monday night. After a string of events, shots were fired by deputies, killing 55-year-old Derek Davidson. This is still an ongoing investigation. Police are not releasing any other information at this time. 26-year-old Trent Guida and 32-year-old Crystal Starr, who you see right there on your screen, are behind bars after fleeing from multiple agencies in Washington County last night. According to the preliminary report, the pair was seen speeding in Taneytown, then continued to lead officers on a high-speed chase through rural Washington County before their arrest in Springdale. Guida and Starr both face multiple charges. They are being held at the Washington County Detention Center awaiting a bond hearing. You can see more on these stories tonight in our 6 p.m. broadcast, or you can head to the KNWA News app right now for the most up-to-date information. You can download our app for free in the App Store or on Google Play. And of course, there's another app that you can download there as well.
Weather Authority app, and here's the reason why you want to do that. If you're going to any of the fairs, you got the Benton County Fair, which our own Chad Mira is at right now. I see him going around in circles on the merry-go-round. We've got storms coming our way. We'll tell you more at 6.
All right, thanks for joining us. See you back here at 6. Have a wonderful night.